Okay, so let me create a title. So now what we are gonna do is we're gonna plot in the shapefile. Okay, so in order to plot, we are gonna use the Matplotlib library. So you need to type this in order to call the library as plt. So, and in order to save the image in the in the um, in the Jupyter notebook, so let's type matplotlib, and here inline. So perfect. So now if I so here type states that plot, open and close parentheses, so you can see this is the plot. So we're basically plotting the shapefile, and you can see clearly United States and all the states. So now what we are gonna do is we're gonna create like a figure. So this is the the easy way to generate a plot and to take a look at like quickly the shapefile. But let's take a look at let me do something. Perfect. So here plt that subplot plots, we're gonna generate one, and we're gonna specify the figure size. It's gonna be, I don't know, like 10,8. Over here we are gonna put the states. This is like a fancy way to make plots in using Matplotlib. And let's so at the end we need to put plt show. So basically we generate the same figure, but if you wanna like increase or decrease the figure, you can over here like increase the numbers. And so on, so you can see. So now what we are gonna do is let's put some titles. So over here I'm gonna put set title, and I'm gonna type, so this will be states of USA. So now if I run it, shift enter, remember, so you can see the title over here. So now let's also plot the y label. I'm gonna put latitude. I'm gonna use the font size as 12. So we know we put here the latitude, now the longitude. And I copy and paste, it should be X, and here longitude. So now you can see the longitude. As you can see, there is we would like to focus in this area over here. So what we're gonna do is basically change the range of the axis. In order to do this, so let's type AX, or calling the axis, and we're gonna use the function set. Let's start with x at slim. Let's put minus 100 and 180 comma to here, like sorry, like here, minus 60. So now you can see that we got this. And if you want to do the same theme by using the other edges, so you just need to replace it here, the edge by y. So this one, 17, 72. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is, so you can see there is like a line, white line that separates each of the states. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change that line to black. So I'm gonna here in the plot, I'm gonna add the H color, and I'm gonna put that it is gonna be equal to black. So now you can see that we changed that. And now let's change the color to like a yellow color, so like a light yellow. So I'm gonna put over here color, and light yellow. Yeah, so you can see that we changed the color. So you can add more variables. You just need to look at like Matplotlib that plot on Google. You can see other variables that you can add into this function. But yeah, this video is just an introduction. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna plot a column. So this one is basically the shapefile. So let's plot a categorical variables. So escape m, and should be, so I'm gonna plot in categorical variables. So basically I'm gonna use the same code, but in this case, so I'm going to plot the one specific column. So if you want to plot on a specific column, so let's plot the names, which is a categorical variable. You just need to add here in this part the column name here. So it should be name, and as you can see, so it's name, and okay, so there are multiples. So what we need to do is we cannot use a color because there are multiple names. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna use another variable that is cmap in order to create like a gradient of colors, and we're gonna use get. So again, so if you want to, like, if you don't like this color, so you can type in Google color maps Matplotlib, the first link. You can see all the colors. So each of the like gradients, or each of the colors, has a specific name that you basically you will use in this part over here. So as you can see, I use jet, and I just type jet over here. So you can see that each of the states were plotted with a specific color. Okay, so now let's go over quickly into the numerical category. So as a numerical category, I'm gonna plot, so let's again states dot head. So let's plot them. So those two columns represent the area of the land, or the area of that specific state that is land, and the area that is water. So let's focus in a land. So for example, if I want to find the maximum area, should be, yeah, maximum area of this column, which is the land area. So I'm going to create this new variable to store the data. I'm gonna put states a land that max. So let's also copy and paste this in order to take a look at the variable. So you can see this one is the area. So if you want to find the name of the state that that has this area, this particular area, so you can type states a land, so here equal max area. So basically this area represents Alaska. So as you can see clearly is the maximum area, the larger area. Again, you can do the same thing for the minimum. So just min area states and the minimum area min function again. So I'm gonna copy the name, I'm gonna paste it over here to look at the number, and now we just gonna copy and paste over here. We're gonna replace, and the state that has the smaller area is the District of Columbia. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plot that variable. So I'm gonna just copy this into this, and over here let's specify the column, which will be a land. And now let's plot. So you can see here that okay, let's plot the legend. So comma legend equal to true. So now you can see that the larger area is like this color, it's the maximum one, and the smaller area over here. So perfect. So just to finalize this video, I would like to plot some states. So let me over here. So let's plot a few states. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at the states values. So those are all the states. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a list, and I'm gonna store some of the states. Okay, so over here let's choose a few of them. Okay, let's New York, comma New Jersey, Connecticut, should be inside quotation marks, Connecticut, and the last one will be like Pennsylvania. So in order to the variable where storage in this variable, let's take a look at, so you can see the list. So now we're gonna take those polygons from the those specific polygons from the state shapefile. So should be selected states, and over here, so I'm gonna type the states, so the shapefile, and so it should be states name, and we are gonna use the function isin, and over here we're gonna copy and paste the list. So the thing that we are doing is basically we are gonna extract all the rows where are located those 4 names. Again, I'm gonna copy and paste this variable over here to take a look at the results. So again, we have yeah, so as you can see, so you can see the we got Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey, and we got the respective polygons. So now what we're gonna do is let's plot this. So I'm gonna just copy and paste this here. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna also delete the title. So it should be name, and over here we need to specify the file. So it should be this one, selected states that we created, and let's run this. So you can see, as you can see, this is the legend. So it should be Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. So now if you can, just to finalize this video, so if you want to adjust the legend, these bots over here, so you can put it whatever you want. So you can use this AX get legend, enter. So over here we're gonna call leg, and we're gonna use the function set b bots to anchor. And over here we need to specify the location. So if I put 0, 0, it will put the file over here. So basically this point over here will be the 0, 0. So now what we need to do, and the maximum will be like 1, 1, and this location will be like 1, 1. So we need to put these bots here. I want to put it over here. So what I'm gonna do is, it's gonna be like this one is 1. So it will be x, and the other coordinate will represent y. So x1, y a little bit like 0, 2. And now you can see that I just moved this. Remember the first, so let me make a comment. Oops. The first position is the x coordinate, or in our case the longitude, and the y position is the latitude, the second one. And now you can see this. Now let's save this figure. So if you want to save it, so we need to type plt dot save figure, open and close parentheses, and over here we need to specify the location. So in our case, I'm gonna save it, sorry, here. So I'm gonna save it here, or you know what, I'm gonna create a folder and I'm gonna name it as a plots, and I'm gonna save the output here. Okay, so it should be plots, the folder that I just created, and the name will be a few states that png. I'm gonna save as a png, and I'm gonna specify the DPI as a 300 to get like a really good resolution of the image. Let's take a look at. Okay, so let's add an R. Perfect. Here, if we go to the folder, yeah, inside the plots, if I open this, so you can see the plot. So I have my computer in like a black scale. So, but the original image is in white. So if I put it over here, copy and paste, so you can see this will be the original image. So I think that this is all for our video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you later.